pop that piston right out of there, just like that. So that plastic cap comes right off of there. Set that down out of the way. There's a little spring here. This spring pushes that piston up and down, or pushes the piston back down. Vacuum actually lifts it. You should be able to stick your finger in here and lift this thing right up out of there. Should slide out just like that. Be careful that you don't damage this rubber diaphragm on here. On a lot of these, they are not replaceable. You have to buy a whole new slide, and that sucks. Down inside here is going to be your needle. It should be in a little under a little plastic chamber, just like that. And that sits on top of the plastic piece. Sits on top of the needle. The spring sits down there, and that pushes on the needle and the diaphragm to push it back shut when you roll out of the throttle. Because the way this works is when you twist the grip, the throttle plate opens. This gets a vacuum here from the engine vacuum. The vacuum then goes through a second hole right there in the bottom of it. The vacuum goes to the top side of this piston, creates a vacuum. And then with the vacuum there, an atmospheric air pushing in through this frowny face, goes to the atmospheric air is pushing at the bottom side, vacuum's on the top, it whoop, lifts it up out of there. As it lifts that up out of there, that picks the needle up out of the emulsion tube that was down the bottom of the carburetor. That vacuum piston lifts up, whoop, lifts that needle up, allows gasoline to go in there. When you roll out of the throttle, the air pressure in here equalizes. The spring takes over, shoves that piston and that needle back down in there, turns off your gasoline. It's that simple.